Hello, great solutions. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a cool 3D pop-out effect in Photoshop. So if you're ready, let's dive right into the video. So these are the images that we'll be using for our tutorial. Okay, these very beautiful images. So we're going to head into Photoshop straight away. Alright, so here we are in Photoshop. The first thing we're going to do is to draw our ellipse. Okay, so you can either press the key U on the keyboard or just navigate to where you have your toolbar here and click on the ellipse tool. Alright, so I click that and I hold my shift key to get a uniform shape and I draw my ellipse. Alright, so I give it I want a bright color for the fill, so I go to where I have my fill here and I click this purple or magenta color right here. Then I want to give it a stroke, maybe a bright yellow. Then I increase the pixels, alright, something like so. Alright, so we're done with that. The next thing I'm going to do is to remove the background from our image right here. Okay, and if you are using Photoshop 2020 and above, there is a cool feature that enables you to remove the background from images with just a click of the button. It's right here where you have your properties tab. Okay, in case yours is not visible there, just go to your windows and click properties. Alright, so I'm going to click this and I go down to where it says that's under quick actions and then remove background. Alright, so we have successfully removed the background from my image. So I'm going to drag it right into our work area like so. Okay, like so. Alright, so two quick tips. First one, ensure that the image is bigger than the ellipse. Alright, then the second tip is that you should ensure that the image is above the ellipse layer. Alright, the image layer should be on top of the ellipse layer. Okay, not this. Alright, this is not how it's supposed to be. It should be the other way around. That's the image on top and the ellipse at the background. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to create clip the image right into the ellipse, and I do that by holding my by right clicking on the image layer and I select clipping mask, create clipping mask. Right, so as you can see, we have successfully clipped the image right into the circle. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to duplicate this image layer, and I'm going to do that by pressing Ctrl J on my keyboard. Alright, so we have successfully duplicated our image. The next step is to create a mask layer beside, or a mask layer for the image layer. Alright, so to do that, I go down here where we have these icons here, 1, 2, 3, this third one here. Okay, I'm going to create a mask like so, and then I go to my brush tool right here like so. Now I select, ensure that you have a soft brush. Okay, soft round brush. Okay, then you set the hardness to 0. Alright, now ensure that you have your foreground color set to black. Alright, your foreground color should be black because black color hides but white reveals. Alright, so we want to hide the bottom part of this image like so, so you have to ensure that the foreground color is set to black. Alright, so we click that. Alright, and then we ensure that the first layer or the layer you just duplicated is selected, and then you just brush off like so. So you can brush off the images, so you can brush off like so, brush it off like so. Alright, so this is how you create a pop-out effect in Photoshop. So we're going to repeat the process for our second image right here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, like we did in the first step or the first picture or first image, we're going to draw an ellipse. Okay, so I go to my ellipse tool right here and then I hold shift and draw. Alright, so let me go for something like a dark blue color or something that will contrast the image. Okay, let me just go for a dark brown, something like so, and then I give it a stroke, or let me go for a purple color for the stroke, or let me go for a brighter color like yellow. Alright, and then I go to where I have my image, I click and I drag it right into my work area like so. Okay, now just like we did in the first step, ensure that the image is above the ellipse. Alright, and the image is, okay, it's above the ellipse and it's bigger than the ellipse, if I should put it that way, like so. Ensure that the image is bigger than the ellipse, something like so. Okay, let me resize the ellipse, something like so. Alright, So let me reposition my image. So the next thing we're going to do is to create a clipping mask. Okay, so I right click on the image layer and I select create clipping mask. Okay, so then the next step, I duplicate by pressing Ctrl J. Alright, Ctrl J, like so. And then I go to the bottom here and create a mask, like so. Okay, so I click that and I brush off. Alright, so I brush off like so. I brush off the part I don't want to be visible. Alright, so this is how you create a beautiful pop-out effect in Photoshop. So if there's any part of this video that's not clear to you, or you have questions from this tutorial, either from the first step or the second step, feel free to drop your questions in the comment section, and of course I will attend to them as soon as possible. So I'm sure you had value from this video. If you did, please give the video a like, share the video with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel for more amazing and cool graphic design and internet tips, tricks and tutorials. So till I see you in my next video, take care, stay safe.